my thoughts. I shut it down wherever power is stored. Being real is in the past, watching cowards get on. It ain't kill me, so it's making me stronger. And these bite-sized rappers now sensing my...
What the hell's going on, people? This is Periodic, and you see the title of the video. We are jumping back into Dragonball Z Dokkan Battle in order to discuss some stuff that I think is very, very interesting. Brand new information regarding the 6th-year anniversary over on Japan. And no, I'm not talking about all the stuff that's come out in the last 2 days, as my cat just does something weird and slaps something around. Obviously, a ton of information has come out in the last day, the last 2 days, V-Jump leaks, all that stuff. We've gotten the new icon for the 6th-year anniversary, and we also have the full HD scan for the V-Jump showing the free 6-year anniversary MUI Goku, which looks absolutely spectacular. And then obviously we saw the information for the memories. We're going to go into a bit more detail on that. For those of you who don't play Japan, you'll get a sneak peek at what some of this stuff is. And then of course, what's the most important thing of all of this is the 66 unit multi. Gaming with Talon will know exactly where to get all of the tickets for that, so you guys should definitely hit them up. And this was brought to us, as you can see, by DBS Hype. I'm going to be going off of a lot of information that Air Dokkan has provided, so let's get started. In one of his tweets, he has this here, which, let me just scroll down just a little bit. And as you can see, this is the Kaba and Hit card. And this is one of the Tournament of Power events, okay? It is going to be getting a refresh, or it's, they're going to be redoing the story essentially on it. So if we scroll down, let me just head over to his tweet on this. So this is it right here. So essentially, they're going to be increasing the drop rate, or they're going to be, adding the drop rate chance and all that stuff for it. As you can see here, people are saying that it's a revamp, so you should be able to earn stones once again from this event. And so it's a Tournament of Power event, very interesting, as one would think. Okay, that makes sense. It's a Tournament of Power saga for the 6th-year anniversary, the theme, one would say. And so it makes sense that they would revamp a story for this and probably give us another new story for the Tournament of Power and, Dokkan events and stuff like that. That all makes sense, right? That all makes sense. But then they decided to do something a little bit different, and this is what makes me think just a little bit. I'm not completely sold on it, but it is an idea in the back of my head that the aforementioned LR Super Saiyan Blue Evolved Vegeta that a lot of people are hinting at will be the second unit may not be, and that's because of this. So they're going to be doing the same thing with the Battle of Gods event. They'll be doing the same thing with the Battle of Gods event. And so obviously you have Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, the Rage Vegeta here. He does have a card that can potentially Dokkan Awaken, the free-to-play AGL one. And then you have this Beerus here. I believe that's the Intelligence Beerus, and not like the LR or anything like that. So this will be getting a revamp as well. Probably the drop percentage chance. I don't even know if it has a bonus chance right now, but if it does, it'll probably be increased to like 2 categories. And then it's going to have all the stones refresh and whatnot. So this is very interesting because why Battle of Gods? It has nothing to do with Tournament of Power. It was the first arc in Dragon Ball Super. Tournament of Power obviously being the last arc over in the anime. And so what does this have anything to do with the celebration? Unless if Vegeta is not going to be that second card, and instead it will be Beerus. I don't think that will happen, but it's a thought, because Beerus is someone who already has an LR, but it's a Beerus and Whis card. So they could potentially create a standalone LR Beerus. Yes, it would completely invalidate the physical Beerus, but it depends on how busted he is. I think some people wouldn't really care, right? I would, because it took me a while to get Beerus, and so having him completely, shafted like that would be pretty annoying, but it is what it is. I just don't really know what else you would call him, you know what I mean? Like, it would just have to be Beerus. Unless if it's like Rage Beerus, they could definitely create a card like that, because the Tech Beerus does go into rage mode, and so I can see them possibly making an enraged Beerus card, and that's just the title of it. So you can run him alongside of the LR Beerus and Whis, as well as the physical Beerus. So that would be really, really cool. But I don't know. Let me know if you think this holds any weight, because it's just very strange that this story event out of nowhere is the one that's getting revamped alongside of the Tournament of Power. Now, in case you're wondering, typically when they do a 5-year anniversary, they will have, like, for example, this 5-year anniversary and the 3-year anniversary, it was a dual story celebration. So you had the Dragon Ball Super movie, the Broly movie, and then you had the Goku Black arc here, and it was a dual celebration. So you had events for both, you know what I mean? This was the Goku Black arc, you had the Dokkan events here. If we scroll down, we had, like, yeah, here it is, Goku Black arc, movie event, stuff like that. Same thing with the 3rd year celebration. The 4th year celebration, on the other hand, was not like that. It was just one theme, which was GT. All right, just GT. That's all it was. So, are they following the trend of the 5-year anniversary of 2 arcs of the story, Battle of Gods and Tournament of Power, or is this just kind of Dokkan being Dokkan? I'm not really sure. Anyway, as we were looking at this leak right here, let's quickly take a sneak peek at this Battlefield Memory. No, I'm sorry. Why am I calling it Battlefield Memory, dude? It's Support Memory is what it's called. It's called Support Memory. So let's head over to the Dokkan Wiki, where they already have everything for the support memories. So right now, as we know of, there's 4 of them. And it's Frieza's Angers, Pull Out the Tail, My First Tempura, Fly Icarus. So Frieza's Anger, if you have it equipped, Extreme Class Allies, 15% attack for 1 turn when facing a Super Class enemy. And from what I understand, this happens automatically. Let's just click here, what and how. Yeah, so here it is. It's an item that can be used for quests and events. You can bring it to the event in the same way as the support item. In order to use support memories, you first need to collect a certain number of these support memories and complete them. Support memories can be obtained from events. An example in the above image, 100 support memories need to be collected before you can use the support memory for the first time. In order to activate the support memory, a film of the corresponding color is required. When activated, the corresponding film will be consumed. The type and number of films required depends on the support memory. The film can only be consumed once per challenge. If you bring the support memory without enough film, it will not be activated. There are 5 types of film in all. So it's just like an item that you use, right? The film can be exchanged for trade points at Baba's Treasures. The maximum number of each film is 200. If you exceed the limit, it will be discarded, even if you get it with a clear reward. So actively use the support memory to consume the film. Support memory brought in the event will be activated automatically when the conditions are met. The activation conditions and effects differ for each support memory and can be confirmed on the item detail screen. So it's like a transformation, right? Like it's going to happen automatically whether you want it to not, or whether you want it or not. The Goku Pull Out the Tail Superclass allies attack 15% for 1 turn when facing an extreme class enemy. Whis' First Tempura, all allies 3 key starting from the 3rd turn of battle, and then 4th is Fly Icarus. All allies attack and defense 10% for 1 turn when HP is 70% or less. So it's kind of like an active skill, like a kind of condition thing. I mean, active skills you have to trigger, but this is more like I guess a part of a passive that would kick in with certain requirements. So that is the support memory. I believe Carrie over here actually has the films. Yeah, so here we go. This is I don't know which one this is, but we'll see. There it goes. All right, so here's Frieza's. Little Battlefield Memory. Okay, no audio. I thought it was going to be Frieza's audio, but I guess it's not. Okay. So there's that one. I don't know whose this is here. This would be... It will okay, this is Whis' Tempura. And again, this will show it to you in the... in your item slot, right? It takes up, so they got rid of the 2 extra item slots and they put this memory thing instead. So those things are gone, in case you're wondering. We will never get those 2 item slots, just like we'll never get more story apparently. But it is what it is. And here's Goku getting his tail pulled out. Sorry, Goku. This is Dragon Ball GT. When they were growing his tail. That's right. All right. So there's that. And all right. This is the last one. Yeah. This is Icarus. So you have to be under 70% HP or whatever it was. Boom. Fly, Icarus. When he had the Sensu Bean. Yeah. Whatever the noise was that he made. So there's that for the memories. This is just a photo that we've actually seen a long time ago. I actually have the assets for this from like months ago when they first found this. This was the EX potential orbs, which seemed to be like a permanent orb. We don't really know anything else beyond that, so I'm not going to go too much into detail. And then last but not least, this was just kind of someone just kind of summed it up very well. 66 tickets, MUI login, and support units. Last but not least, the countdown. When is this all going to start? Should be the 22nd. Should be the 22nd. So for me, that's in 2 days. 3 days. I'm sorry. 3 days. So 6-year anniversary incoming. Potentially not with Vegeta. Maybe a Goku and Beerus dual Dokkan Fest. We will have to wait and see. Let me know what you think about that in the comments down below. And if you want to become a boomer champion of the club, like Wolverine Gaming, like Chris Gonzalez, then you know what to do. Click that join button. If you want to do it the free-to-play way, then gingerly rub that sub button. Sensually ring that bell button. Lovingly kiss the like button. As always, this is Periodic. See y'all in the next video.